So these days, fresh coffee isn't just reserved for a special occasion at home. We're seeing a decline in the sale of instant coffee as people want to replicate at home what they're having on the high street. And that's really the home coffee revolution.
I think the home market was lacking good coffee, and Spiller & Tait, we started that mainly to source good coffee to taste great at home.
What's special about our coffee is that particularly David, with his 20 years of experience in the coffee industry, really knows what kind of coffee people like to drink, and we've got an understanding of the British palate. And that particularly is about lacking bitterness. Really, it's about having a cup of coffee that doesn't hit the back of the throat, and all of our coffees aim to be very palatable, toning down that bitter element.
We know that there are several different apparatus to make coffee to suit all budgets. If everything derives from fresh coffee, which we're producing at Spiller & Tait, we will then be able to show customers what apparatus they can use to make great tasting coffee.
There's a trade-off to strike in terms of really great tasting fresh coffee and have it be convenient. And so we're seeing people use cafetiere. We're seeing people use AeroPresses, which is a device that was developed in the US. But many of them are trading off those devices in favour of things like bean-to-cup machines because they're quick and easy to use, or they're using Nespresso pod machines increasingly at home because you can still get that fresh coffee flavour but without perhaps the faff and the time that it takes when you're dealing with grinding your own beans or using ground coffee in a cafetiere. We try to help people in a number of different ways. First of all, when you order coffee from us, we'll send it with a follow-up email that gives some advice on how to store it, how to brew it, what kind of temperature to boil the water to, quite detailed tips on how to make that great tasting cup of coffee. And then also we regularly receive emails, and David's particularly good at getting back to people with quite thorough answers to very specific questions, and we will go to that level of detail with our customers to help ensure they get a really good tasting cup of coffee.